Sanibona guys, igama lami nginqobile, Ahlela Isibongo, Durban-based artist. Well, I realized that I loved art when I was in primary school, and it was in grade 6. I already knew how to draw, but it was more competitive. Like the whole school could see that I could draw almost better than anyone. So during those times, I met an artist by the name of Sikosana. Yeah, I met him in my hometown library, and he was doing some illustration there. And I'm like, we had a talk with him, I had a conversation. He told me where I could attend like art classes, you know, and how I can improve my drawing skills. Well, that's an exciting question, right? Mobile and tech name, they represent like both sides of my creative side. Actually, that's what they represent. And what I can tell you is that mobile represent the nostalgic moments of my life, of how I grew up and how I've became an artist from now. And tech name has that wild imagination of a young kid, like a 6-year-old, you know, and you know, yeah, basically this that, you know. Well, fashion and art, I couldn't really separate the both, you know. When I started to mix paint and started drawing, I actually wanted to know immediately when I mix the paints, how can I get this to be permanent on the fabric, you know? Well, I think my art is not that recognized at the moment, but as a young artist, then I'm getting to collaborate with a few artists. I've done a few murals, and so I'm looking to do quite more. So I'm willing to collaborate with a lot of creatives. Yeah, I've done quite a few exhibitions, and I've done quite a few group exhibitions, but the one I was most involved in, it was Emma actually. That was in 2018. Well, future plans, I can't really say, right? But this very exciting, because I never know what's gonna happen. But I'm willing to collaborate with like fashion designers, filmmakers, musicians, graphic designers, you know, and photography. Like that's my field. What I could say, I'm not for it, but in a way I understand how they get there, like how they get to speak with those kind of things, feminine stuff, and you know. But my artwork is more based on like how I grew up. That's why I say like it's more based on nostalgia. And the more nostalgia I explore, the more I want to go back home, you know. That's why the more I'm away, I get to think about home and do more artworks about home. Like the game is changing. Like I've seen like people like Ozanele Mongolia, some people with power, like they're getting outreach, but their art is not basically on politically. It's more based on identity, something that most artists have been focusing on, but it hasn't been touched mostly in our communities, like as in black communities and stuff, you know.